Mine was Mexico.
Canada.
Really?
Yeah.
When?
Montreal. When I was in like a senior in high school, me and two friends drove up to Montreal.
You drove there?
Uh-huh. From Connecticut, yeah.
What about the first flight to another country?
Canada again.
Really? Where?
Yeah, to Vancouver to shoot a Super Bowl commercial.
Oh.
I didn't travel. I wasn't rich like some people.
What? What are you saying?
I was never never had the opportunity to travel abroad.
Yeah, I didn't either.
The first time I went to like Europe was with you on one of your tours.
Oh yeah, many moons ago.
Yeah.
I think mine was Mexico. And no, I went to Scotland. I went to the Fringe Festival in Edinburgh when I was a sophomore in high school with my high school.
Yeah. You've
Obviously
mentioned that
with my high school.
on this podcast.
Yeah. Okay. Your first plane ride. Okay, we just kind of said that. Well, what was your first plane ride though? That was overseas. First plane ride.
I didn't go on a plane until I was like 16. And I literally went just to go on a plane.
So what's the real age here?
I don't know. It was in high school, like junior or senior year. So 16, 17.
Okay.
It might have been 18, but it was like my dad would have to travel sometimes for work. And like, it was so nuts to me. Everyone had been on planes their whole lives and I'd never been. We always took vacations in like the family van.
Right.
So I just begged to go. He literally went to Florida for 2 days and not like Miami or anything. Like, I don't even know where it was in Florida. And I just went with him so I could ride on the plane. Yeah.
Did you like it?
I did not. And I still don't.
Yeah, you do not.
Yeah.
My first was to Kansas and I was 11. Well, I guess I went to Kansas when I was like 4. I have a lot of family in Kansas, but I don't remember that one. The first flight I remember was when I think I was 10 or 11 and I went with my grandma to visit with family because my mom's side is all from Kansas. A lot of them still live there. Kansas City, Kansas. And so I think that was my first. I was very excited.
Yeah. Did you like it? Your first flight?
Yeah. I like flying. I think flying's
It's so
fun.
interesting that this is what
What?
your people want to know. They were always
they always ask me, what's your first, that? So I'm
they wanted to know the first time.
This is what they wanted to know.
Oh, so you're not like trolling them or anything?
No.
Yeah.
Okay. This one actually is juicy though. Your first boyfriend or girlfriend.
We've also gone over this on this podcast.
What?
Yeah. Remember the whole Lisa drama?
Oh yeah. Wait, how old were you in that?
I don't know, 4th, 5th grade, but like not real, not obviously, not like a real,
Oh yeah, and she broke up with you with a note, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Folded into the shape of a football note. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yes.
Shortly after that podcast, by the way, Erik, this is a very many moons ago. We did a podcast where we talked about Erik's first girlfriend. And shortly after that, you wrote me a note on a football note and like put it on my bed.
I had to Google like how to fold a note.
It was very cute.
Like that. What?
My first boyfriend was in high school. I think I was 17, 18. Well, I was technically someone's girlfriend for one day and then I broke up with him after one day. And so I don't know that counts. But then my first boyfriend wasn't until after I graduated high school. And he cheated on me. So.
Oh, really?
Why? I've told you this.
I know, but like you looked at me so intensely and then you like blinked twice and I was like, are you okay?
I think I'm sleeping. I'm really tired.
Yeah. Wow. And you're obviously like, you're still mad about that?
No, I do not care. Go for it. Not you, him, anyone I don't care about anyone else.
Yeah. I don't think like my first like, what you would say. Yeah. I guess like freshman in high school, but like it was.
Have you ever had a girlfriend cheat on you?
Oh, sure. I mean, I think they all, I don't know.
What?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
You think so? Like, wouldn't you know that? Like, that's like heart-wrenching.
I'm just getting to be really uncomfortable and I didn't want to like answer it. I was like,
okay, so yes, but we're not allowed to know the deets. Your first car.
Yeah.
The answer is yeah.
Yeah. Well, I just got really excited. My first car was a vehicle known as a Volkswagen Fox, which they don't make anymore. I think it was older than it was like made before I was born. Had 2 doors. It was stick shift, but only had 4 gears. It could only go about 60 miles an hour and was just like a straight up, no power steering, just a metal death box of a car.
Love that.
Red. bumper was like unhinged on one side.
I feel like everyone should have a death
folded
box
down
for their first car.
Yeah, it was insane. Like the wheels weren't even as big as normal car wheels.
Where'd
They
you
were
get
like
it?
smaller. It was like handed down to me by someone who had gotten a better car. I think I bought it for $400.
Okay.
It had a bad horn. So if you honked the horn, good luck unhonking the horn. It just stayed honking.
I love that.
Forever.
Okay.
Yeah, it was, it had that thing. It must have been like, oh, this is the new technology. People are going to be so excited about this. Whereas the shoulder belt and the seat belt was attached to like the door.
Oh,
so
and
like,
it went like, oh my God, that's like, fancy. My grandma had one of those.
Did not work.
Okay.
Yeah. Total. I'm shocked I'm alive. But that was, Volkswagen, they don't make them anymore.
Yeah.
I would, if they did, like I would,
you'd want
for
one?
nostalgia purposes. Yeah.
That's amazing. I feel like we had similar first car experiences. I don't know types of cars, but mine was also like terrifying. It was a 1986 white Volvo that my parents would only let us have Volvos if they could find them for us. That was the only type of car we were allowed to have because my mom was like, they're built like tanks. You can't get hurt. Yeah. And so that's why she'd let us have those. And it's true.
Fox was like an 84. So
okay, 2 years off. But ours, I'm pretty sure my dad took his own car to the mechanic. And at the mechanic was this awful looking like 86 Volvo.
I bet it looked cool now, like though, right?
I loved it. Like I loved that car. And the guy was like, it doesn't work. Like you can have it. I feel like they got it for free or it was like very cheap. Like it was like, it's garbage. And I only needed a car to go to and from school. So they're like, it's fine. She's going to school like a mile away.
So close to your school. Yeah.
Yeah. I loved that car so much. And like I can still remember the feeling of like clicking the blinker and the sound the blinker made. Like it was like so
I have that
vivid.
with the Fox also. Yeah.
And then my dad there's also this other car that kind of got passed down to all the kids as a first car, because that car, of course, did not last very long. But there was another car that all of us used that was called the K car. And it just like was always around that we all used. That was awful. I don't even know what kind of car it was. I think it's literally a K car. Like, I don't know if it's like if it was real. Like, it's not even a real car. It had like the material on the top of the like, on the roof or the ceiling, whatever the car.
Was it just hanging down?
Just dangling like a bubble.
That's what it was like in the Fox too. You would just like feel it like touching your head. Like no matter what you did, especially if it rained. Yeah. If it rained,
oh, that's the worst. Oh. And then also the air conditioner didn't work, obviously. But what it did do, we called it the leaf blower, because if you parked underneath anything that had any sort of foliage that could possibly fall through the vents of the car, it would just go into the leaf blower section, which used to be an air conditioner section at some point. So if you turn on the air conditioner, it would just shoot these tiny sticks and leaves at you at like full force and give you like cuts all over your face.
That's amazing.
I loved it. And there was moss growing all over the hood and like plants growing like out of the hood of the car. It was crazy. This
and everybody just used it. It was like a neighborhood car.
I know. It was just, I don't even know how it started, but like that was the car I had. I think maybe before I got my Volvo, that was the car I got to use. And I'm pretty sure Rachel had to drive that one. I think Christopher drove it for a little bit. Like, I don't know where it came from or how it ended up in our family and when it died, but it existed and it was lethal. It was terrifying.
Yeah.
So anyway.
I get it though. Like it was what a bad car that was, but I loved it. Like I took photography in like junior year in high school, and the only pictures I took were of the car.
I think
because I was like, it just looks so cool.
I think my favorite car I've ever had was that car.
Yeah.
Like I think my favorite car, I've hated every car I've ever had, but that car I loved and was devastated when it was like hit its last leg. Like I was devastated. We
should like look online and just
I would be stoked like just to have
is that a good idea, like buying our first cars?
That's in my next YouTube video.
I think they
can't be that expensive. If I got mine for free from a mechanic,
if I bought a Volkswagen Fox a long time ago for $400. Huh?
Yeah. Where would we put them? We'd have to get rid of them right away. Can we buy a car?
Streets, man. What do you mean where you put them? Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Why did you say that so intensely, like through your teeth? You're like, the streets, man.
Fast and Furious clicked in. I'm ready to go.
Okay. That was very interesting to me. First celebrity crush. Who was your first celebrity crush, Lovey?
I don't know.
I liked Uncle Jesse from Full House.
Yeah, I guess that.
Is that yours too?
That makes sense. Yeah.
Is that
Really?
yours too? Yeah, I
He
think
just
I don't
like
think I
played
knew what a
that guy
crush-
in
yeah,
that
I
show
think-
where he was like,
Yeah, I
lots
think
of
that
hair
was,
flips and things.
It's not like he was my type or anything. I was a kid and I was like, you're meant to believe that was like the attractive one or whatever. So I think it was just like my brain was like, oh yeah, that was my crush. Although
John
I don't
Stamos.
Who else? I don't know who my crush was.
You
Yeah.
have like a poster?
Gene Kelly. Gene Kelly was mine, big time. What? He's amazing. I heard he's not very nice though. I heard he was like really mean.
Yeah, I don't know.
Which
I don't know
really
anything
broke my heart.
about him. But
Very
that's
talented.
That's interesting. Did you love singing in the rain or something?
Well, I did love Singing in the Rain, but I love musical theater, and he's a very talented dancer and a director and actor, and I just loved watching him. I thought I was very attracted to his talent. I just thought he was so talented.
Yeah.
I was like, he's so good. But then I heard he was like a jerk, so that's unfortunate.
I think I remember there being like a Pamela Anderson poster.
Oh,
remember
come
Baywatch?
on,
I know it's pretty cliche.
That's your Uncle Jesse. Who's your actual first crush?
I remember. Do you remember Noxzema?
No.
There was a girl on like the Noxzema commercials.
What's Noxzema?
It was like a face cream.
There's a face cream girl you like?
But I just remember being very little and being like, what's up with this face cream girl? What's up? You know what I mean? Maybe we need
She's
some
pretty.
of that Noxzema. Yeah. And then I remember.
Now I need to know who this is. I need to look it up.
There was like a movie I feel like it was like Jessica Alba in a movie.
Okay. She's very
It
pretty.
was called like Idle Hands. Have you ever heard of that
No,
movie? It's like a Devon Sawa movie.
It's funny how we've known each other for so many years now, and you still always ask
Reference
me if
movies.
I've seen a movie.
It was like, yeah. We had Jessica Alba in this movie, Idle Hands. I was like, hello. I was young. I think that was.
That's how Erik tells you he likes you. He goes, hello.
Yeah, no, but I think the Noxzema girl.
Okay, I kind of want to look this up.
You can look it up.
Noxzema girl. So there's a Noxzema commercial.
Like old Noxzema commercial.
Okay. And
I don't know. I can't even picture her. I just.
Wait, I searched Noxzema commercial and the first thing that comes up is Noxzema commercial girl.
Really? Yeah.
She was like everyone's pick, apparently.
Yeah. I don't.
Wait, who is this woman?
I don't know. I
Her?
haven't seen her. Oh, I guess it was her.
Is it her?
I think it was.
Is
yeah.
this girl?
I don't
She's
know.
pretty.
Yeah. I mean, I couldn't even remember what she. Yeah.
Is that her? She's so pretty. Oh my goodness.
So I think she did lots of commercials for them. I think it wasn't like a one-off. Like
Okay.
I feel like she was
That was
in
your-
every.
So she was your crush. I like that.
I'm gonna go with that. Yeah.
Okay, I like that answer. That's better than like Pamela Anderson. Nothing against Pamela Anderson. Everyone loves Pamela Anderson. She's amazing. But like, this kind of cliche answer, like my Uncle Jesse answer.
Well,
you know?
right, but like
I like the Noxzema
Baywatch,
answer.
like what like came on TV when I was.
I
like
know, but that's just
12.
because everyone tells you like, oh, look, they're bouncing boobs on the beach.
Right.
Like, you're a boy, so you like that. Like, instead of like what you actually were into.
Yeah.
Which is still could probably be bouncing boobs on the beach, but like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. Anyway, not speaking of bouncing boobs on the beach, it is time to say thank you to our next ad. You guys, this one's changed my life. I'm stoked to talk about this today. Stamps.com. A couple weeks ago, Erik told a story about going into the post office, and it was his like, who needs to relax for the week? He had to stand in line at the post office, and there's this girl who cut the line, and he was like already annoyed because he was standing in line for so long, all this stuff. Well, you'll
Not
never hear
anymore.
a story like that ever again from Erik. He'll never be frustrated in the post office ever again because of Stamps.com. Think of all the things you could have done with that extra time and all the extra money because you paid full price at the post office sending that package, which is we don't do anymore because we don't have to because of Stamps.com. With Stamps.com, you can mail and ship anytime, anywhere, right from your computer. You can send letters, ship packages, and pay less, a lot less, with discounted rates from USPS, UPS, and more. So we're constantly shipping stuff out. Obviously, Erik's parents live on the other side of the country, so we ship stuff to them from Flynn. I'm always shipping stuff out to you guys. I'll do giveaways like weekly on my vlogs. I recently sent out a sweatshirt to someone. I send out like lip glosses and my lipsticks and just prizes and presents whenever I can. And it just meant a lot of trips to the post office, but not NMR. So this has actually changed our lives for the better in many ways, and it can for you too. Stamps.com brings the services of the U.S. Postal Service and UPS right to your computer. It's a must-have for any business, whether you're a small office sending invoices, a side hustle Etsy shop, shipping out orders, or just navigating this hybrid work life.